father had thrust her into the unwilling arms of a certain Miriam Darbo, who had resentfully looked after Alex ever since. And over the last crazy 2 weeks, they had led to so many discoveries that sometimes she found it hard to take it all in. Finding comfort in their familiarity, Alex drew out her cards, and as she deftly shuffled them, she counted off the things she had learned about herself. 1. Her mother was named Pearl. She had died in the Recordom dungeons 8 years ago. 2. Her father was Hagos RavenStarr. 3. Her father had once been Enchanter to King Bellamous. 4. Which meant she was an Enchanter's Child, which was not a good thing to be right now. Not at all. It was strange, Alex thought, to be here on Oracle Rock, the actual place where 10 years ago the Oracle had told King Bellamous that he would die by the hand of an Enchanter's Child. Until then it had been just fine to have an Enchanter for a parent, but just a few words had changed that forever. Alex shivered and pulled her blanket more tightly around her. Peering a little farther out of the cave, she looked down past the precipitous path that led up to their hiding place. She wanted to see if the sandy causeway that joined Oracle Rock to the mainland at low tide was uncovered yet. The almost full moon was hidden behind a thick storm cloud, and it was hard to tell. Buffeted by the wind, Alex tucked herself back into the shelter of the cave. What difference does it make? She told herself. The tide would go down soon enough, and when it did, she was pretty sure that the king would send his jackal across the causeway to get her. It was just a matter of time. Her only chance was if the storm died down enough for her and Ben to escape in his sailboat, Merry. But right now, there was no way little Merry could survive even 5 minutes in seas this rough. Suddenly the moon appeared from behind a thick cloud. Alex risked a quick look out again. To her dismay, she saw a strip of sand joining Oracle Rock to the beach below the cliffs. It looked like the tide had been down for a while, for the strip was wide, and the pale sand shone in the surprisingly bright moonlight, like a stage with a spotlight turned upon it. Alex gasped. Right on cue came the actors. There were 5 of them. 4 7-foot-tall jackal from her nightmare, their long red coats flapping in the wind, the ghostly silver light of the moon picking out their sharp white ears and pointed muzzles. Almost lost between them was a short figure clad in a long wool bathrobe. Dealer Ming, knitter of octopuses, resident of Oracle Rock and holder of the post of Oracle. Alex choked back a sob. Please, not Dealer, not lovely Dealer Ming, who had given them shelter and shown them nothing but kindness. Alex? Came Ben's anxious voice. What is it? Dealer, said Alex. The jackal have got Dealer. Ben scrambled to join Alex at the mouth of the cave, and together they peered out. Why? Alex murmured. Why take Dealer? Ben frowned. I guess they couldn't find you, but they found Dealer. They say that jackal never leave empty-handed. Alex felt awful. I wish they'd taken me, she whispered. Ben was indignant. They shouldn't be taking anyone. He leaned out farther into the wind, trying to get a clearer view. Is it just Dealer? He asked. Not Pala too? Pala Lau was Dealer's young assistant, who had hidden Alex and Ben in the cave. It's just Dealer, I'm sure of it. Pala is much taller. Look. Brushing a sudden stinging shower of raindrops from their eyes, Alex and Ben watched the weird shapes of the jackal, loping along on their hind legs, hustling the small figure up the beach on the far side of the causeway. She must be so scared, Alex whispered, as they watched Dealer being pushed into the dark archway in the foot of the cliff face. Alex thought she looked like a ghost disappearing into the underworld. Suddenly there was a clattering of stones on the narrow path beneath the cave. Silently, hearts pounding fast, Alex and Ben crept to the back of the cave, where they dived beneath the blankets and listened to more stones skittering loose. Something was climbing up the rocks. And now the something was inside the cave, moving stealthily toward their hiding place.